James steps back, three-pointer. Off the rim, Rondo did not get it off in time. And the first quarter comes to an end.
They're going to call a foul, Mike. Caruso crashing the offensive boards.
All right, we're going to stop right there and take a look at that play because there's a lot to dissect. It's Angry Old Hoops, and I'm looking at the 2020 NBA Finals, if we want to call it that. I'm realizing it was the first in-season tournament before the other title was created for the sake of the Lakers in this era of changing the mold to fit LeBron James. All these participation awards so that people can believe that someone like him is, well, not the fraud that he is. Anyway, fanboys, you're not going to like that I'm breaking this down because, boy, I'm seeing really what is just more of the same. So we start off with the wrong guy with the ball at crunch time. The end of the quarter, time's running out, LeBron misses, of course. Sad to see Caruso doing this, but it is a flop straight out of hell. Unfortunately, it's the Lakers, so the refs give it to him. Maybe it was part of the plan the whole time. Look at LeBron. LeBron looks like that was the plan. Hey, just go flop. I'm going to chuck up my usual ball. Boy. Let's see if we can get another possession, another chance to shoot, or at least get the other team in foul trouble. And now I'm realizing about 10 things at once that make the NBA so terrible and my blood starts to boil. Let me just get them all out. The flopping, not just that they didn't call the flopping, but the fact that it exists. The refs not only rewarded the flop, but failed to call the technical foul, which is what a flopping should receive. But since the refs aren't going to hold him accountable, the men should hold the other men accountable, which means take him in the back and fill a bag full of Coke cans and hit him with it. Number 2, the stoppages. The never-ending stoppages of the game. Dude, the period's over. He missed the shot. No one fouled the shooter, and this was a ridiculous away from the ball, no contact foul called. You don't even call that if there really was contact. The game is always stopped and reviewed. Always stopped and reviewed. As much as us old heads criticize people for only watching the highlights now and therefore they don't really understand what's happening in the game, you can hardly blame them because they run about 2 plays before the damn whistle blows again. Number 3, Mark Jackson. Anyone remember when I went off on Mark Jackson during the Western Conference Finals last year?
Here comes Murray in the open floor. It's a hard foul.
He and Van Gundy were trying to act like they were cut from a different cloth, the tough guys, and sad to see these foul calls when they were actually defending D'Angelo Russell for running in from the side and knocking Jamal Murray out of the air during a defenseless flight toward the rim. That's the play that they defended. Now listen to Mark Jackson here.
Clearly contact as Caruso was running to crash the offensive boards.
Clearly, huh? Now listen to Mark Jackson after the other announcers can't bite their tongues anymore after the replay.
Caruso sold that pretty good.
Yeah, yes, he did.
That's minimal contact.
You're right, but it is contact.
Keep your eye on number 25 in the left. That is what sent Caruso flying like he got hit by a superhuman beast. He looks like he's attached to a cable in the Matrix or something. In fact, that should be an offensive foul on him for just launching his body into Olenek. Caruso did the flopping, so why am I so mad at Mark Jackson? Well, just imagine all the LeBron people saying, but he did touch him. There was contact. Like a guy started to raise his forearm, didn't even raise his forearm. It was incidental contact, and the other player launched himself across the court. So you've got an argument that amounts to don't touch anybody, which is absurd, but you have Mark Jackson defending it. Someone who supposedly misses the rough and tough game. The announcers are supposed to help the people at home understand the game, not mislead them, not back up the refs no matter what the refs do. Because, let's talk about the refs again, the refs actually reviewed this. The refs had a chance to look at this and said, yep, it's a loose ball foul. Lakers get the ball, put some time back on the clock.
They'll go check it on the replay first.
We have a loose ball foul. We're going to check the timing to see if it occurred prior to the end of the quarter.
But it is contact. But it is contact. But it is contact. But it is contact. But it is contact.
Mark Jackson just told everyone at home that contact is illegal. Apparently any kind of contact. Answer this. Everyone participate. Is contact illegal in basketball? I hate to say anything nice about Van Gundy, but listen to him after Mark Jackson says that.
But it is contact.
Okay.
Okay.
Here comes Murray in the open floor. It's a hard foul.
The natural reaction was, wow, that was a hard foul. Listen to how quickly the tone changes.
What happened to the game I love?
This league astounds me. What do we want D'Angelo Russell to do? Get out of the way?
All right, let's count this off. Foul number 1 is the right arm on Jamal Murray. Foul 2 is his thigh going into Murray's groin and hitting him with his body midair. And 3 is Jamal Murray's head being snapped back by the arm hitting him in the head before Russell's arm finally hits Murray in the bicep and shoulder. Mind you, all this is being done to someone who is airborne and defenseless. And in that same game, they were fine with Jamal Murray backpedaling to get out of LeBron's way and them calling that a foul. Jamal Murray literally trying to get out of LeBron's way, emulating what they said. What do you want him to do? Get out of the way? They're fine with people getting out of the way if LeBron is charging. But if a Laker commits a foul, then they're the tough guys. If a Laker is flopping in the finals, oh, no, that was contact. They're so inconsistent.
What happened to the game I love? But it is contact. What happened to the game I love? But it is contact.
That it makes you think they either don't know the rules and are completely talking out their asses, or they change what they're saying in order to benefit you know who and you know whose team. I mean, which one is it? Neither one is good. So you can understand why one might be so frustrated with today's game. And go. Okay, what I did was rewind back to this play and I hit start on the stopwatch. For you guys, you'll watch it in 2x time instead of suffering through the actual time of it, which when I finally got done ended up being 2 full minutes. Let me speed this up further. All right, now we're at 8x. Even at 8x, it's like... And the ball's about to be inbounded. Not quite yet. Now, that was exactly 2 minutes. Also, the Lakers could have another attempt at a 3. Well, I know that was kind of a random play selection choice, but it does give you a taste of what's to come. And man, it gets a lot worse than this, just to give you a warning. AOH, thanks for watching.